Hi everyone and welcome back. Sorry I've been gone for so long. I had to take some time so I could actually knit because I was going really slow and I wasn't actually finishing anything. So I have a couple of we'll do just a quick knitting podcast. I don't have any finished knits yet. If you watched my last video, you'll know that I finished some test knit shorts for my fiance and he loves them. He wears them not all the time, but quite frequently. He's having a blast with them. I think they were fun. The knit was really good. I will link it down below in the description. It was the Varselli shorts by Paul Hazemeyer, I believe. And I've tested it for Paul before, and I really like his patterns. And also, I like that my fiance likes them because then I get to buy yarn for them. So yeah, and then I have a couple of knits on the needles. I will give you quick, so I guess we'll start newest first. I only have 3 whips today. Well, technically there's 4, but one of them is for a class. I'm doing like a sock knitting class, learning how to knit them, and so that's not counting that in the whip sense. So my first one is actually a blanket, which you can't see all of. So I have been following Tony from TL Yarn Crafts for a while, and I really love watching her videos. I get a kick out of them every time. It's great. I also love that she does yarn reviews and she mentions crochet and does all of her things in there, and I don't know, I find her really fun to watch, and I love watching her temperature blanket ones, especially because hers are just, they look so good. Every one that I see, anytime she puts anything out, I'm like, girl, that's great. I love it. So I love watching her temperature blanket ones, and she most recently did one, and I was like, I should start one. And then I realized that I need to stop buying yarn, and also while I have yarn, I probably should work on my other projects because I have a lot of plans for this upcoming year. So I don't have time for a temperature blanket. But one day, Tony, I will do one. But I recently, because of Tony, was like, I want to learn Tunisian crochet because I like to crochet, I like to knit. So I found I got some hooks. A friend of mine didn't need them because they have wood hooks and metal hooks, and they were like, I don't need these, they're plastic. So they gave me a full set with all of them, and they're plastic. They're honestly, they work really well for what I need, which is just to something to practice on. So I've been having a blast. But I was looking for a pattern because I didn't want to do a simple stitch project, because I was like, listen, I know I'm gonna get bored. I need something slightly challenging so that I can test myself out, but not so challenging that I question my ability to read, which is I tried to make something with a fan and feather stitch, and I don't know if I was just doing it wrong or if I just didn't know what I was actually looking at, but I was struggling so hard. So I put it down and I found one of Tony's patterns for her Bahama throw, I think. I will link it. I will link the blog post. It's a free pattern from Tony, and she teaches you how to make this kind of cute little chevron. And this is upside down. It's supposed to be like this, I think. I don't know. But it's just a cute little chevron. It's got a lot of simple stitches, but it also does the knit stitch, which was new for me because I've only obviously done simple stitches. So it's got yarn overs and knit stitches in it, which is kind of fun for me because I'm learning, having a great time. But yeah, I'm not very far. I started it last night, so it's very, very small. It is also quite big, but that's good because I need to fit 2 people under it, and it'll just be a fun little throw for our living room. I'm doing it in shades of pink, so I'm doing it in worsted weight acrylic, which I have quite a bit of because I bought a lot of it and then realized I don't actually like crocheting. I don't like working with it. It's fine. I use it for lots of things. I just also at the same time, I'm like, I want to have more wool in my stash. I want to have a nicer, a premium stash. I don't know. I don't know how to explain myself. I just decided I wanted to move away from having mostly acrylic in my stash to having a Barocco vintage or something, something like a superwash wool. So I was like, I need a stash buster. I just need something to get this out because I don't crochet or knit enough with it to make something usable immediately. So I was like, what can I make? I was like, oh, an Afghan would be really good, even though I have 50 million blankets because I love to crochet them. I love crocheting blankets. So I picked out, I have 2 balls of this color, and then I have a darker pink, which is more like a dusty rose, I guess, and then a yellow that's just like some scrap ends, and like 2 balls of white. So I'm just gonna start with like 5 balls of these, and we're just gonna see how it goes. And if I need to add more, I can, because I know I have more somewhere, and I'm just gonna stick to pinks, whites, and yellow, because I know I have that. And then, you know, if I don't like it at the end, or if I don't think it like goes with anything in my house, I'll give it away, give it to my friends, give it to my sister. I don't know. I told my fiance that plan last night, and he was like, you want to make a whole blanket and then give it away? And I said, what else am I gonna do with it? We have so many of them. We keep buying blankets, forgetting that we already have 500 of them. Well, not 500, that's an exaggeration. We do have quite a few though. I can't resist a good blanket. So this is whip number 1. It's gonna be a cute little chevron throw. It was quite fun. I've been working on it. We watched TV last night, and so we watched the 1994 Interview with a Vampire, because I just love that movie, okay? Because they're acting so serious. Like, they took the movie so seriously, but it is just so goofy to watch now. Like, Tom Cruise trying to be Lestat is hilarious to me, and Brad Pitt the whole time is just like giving me the ick. I'm like, listen, Brad, you're a good actor, but this is not it. I can't deal with this right now. So that was kind of fun. But then after that, we watched like Our Flag Means Death, because the new episodes were out, and we have to wait till like Saturday, Sunday to watch them together. So that is my TV project, and I love that it's Tunisian, because then I don't have to pick it up and move it, and because it's winter now, I won't have to have 2 blankets on when I'm crocheting. So great little TV project. My second project is my fiance's Christmas sweater. I wanted to make him a sweater. I thought he would enjoy it. I was at first going to redo the Star Trek one, but then I decided to like make him something else and then bring that in later. Give him like some time so he doesn't have like multiple Star Trek related things, because I was like, you're getting a little too much into one of his interests. So like, the thing is, I have this bad habit of like picking one of his like things that he likes and then just like going all in on that. So I was like, take some time, let him pick the sweater. So I picked out a stitch dictionary from the library, because I don't actually have one, and then I had picked up this book that was like 6,000 plus sweater like pullover patterns, and they're all written in pieces, and then you like seam them together, which is fine for me, because like, while I don't enjoy it, it's not like my favorite way. It works, it like does its thing. So I started this guy, and I'll bring it up here so you can see. So they're all twisted stitches. I guess they're like little mini cables, and they alternate which row. This is the front, or gonna be the front. I only had so much yarn, so this is all in the Barocco vintage. I have one hank, or one, is this a hank? A skein? I have one skein of this dark blue, one skein of this red, one of the yellow, and then I have 3 of the gray. And so the way we're doing it is, if you've noticed, I started a sleeve. So this is it's called the Bavarian Check. I got it from the Barbara Walker stitch dictionary in 1. That's where both of these stitches came from. So I let him pick what shape he wanted, and he wanted just like a basic square. There's no shaping to the body, but I mean, there's shaping at the armholes, but like no like actual body shaping, which is fine. With long sleeves, they're set in. It's a basic sweater. A set in sleeve sweater. So each sleeve is going to be a different color. So one of them is going to be blue, one of them is going to be red, and then the body is going to be this gray, and all of the hems are going to be this gold. And so I started the front, and instead of finishing it and just having it laying around ready, I then started the back, which I forgot to grab, but it's basically the same as this. I haven't gotten very far. And that is because I am worried that with this stitch, because I bought the yarn thinking I was going to do a plain stockinette, not realizing that like maybe I would need more yarn if I let him pick a stitch. I just thought he'd pick something kind of simple or like ask for like a color work, but I was wrong. So I wanted to make sure that I would have enough of this gray. So I started the back, got it all the way up to where I need to start the arm decreases, and then just put it on some holding, put it on some cable and let it sit there. And then I'm going to do the back up to that so that I can figure out how much yarn I might be short, because I might be short. I can't tell. I thought I could tell, but I don't know if my math is wrong, so that's fine. So that's where that's at. It's about to come back. It was on hold for a few days because I got kind of bored of it and I wanted to work on something else, so I put it down, but I might pick it back up because I want to have it done for Christmas. And we're about to go on vacation and visit my parents for a bit, and then we're also taking like a week off just to like hang out around town because we had vacation time saved, and we can't have more than like 80 hours. It doesn't save more than 80 hours, so we were like, let's just take a week off. Why not? So the last project I have is the wedding knit I was working on, and I've shown this in a few videos. I tried blocking this weekend. I didn't do like a very big block. Like, it wasn't a very like, I'm blocking right now. It was more like I laid it out on my living room floor and then ran a steaming iron over it, just to kind of like see if I could stretch it more. I got it about 19 inches after I blocked it. This is the center, and then it goes into this. I have a few more repeats. I'm almost done with this repeat, with this section. So I just need to do it a few more times, I think, and then I'll be done. I also started a new 100-gram hank, so that's exciting. Got pretty far, honestly. I wasn't expecting to get so far, so I might not even need, I bought 4. I might not even need the 4 for that project, but I can find another project to make them with. So that is my whips. Don't have any finished objects. Don't really have any new acquisitions. I've been kind of stopping buying yarn, not for like any reason, but I just have a lot of yarn and I need to get through it. And also I've been trying not to like purchase stuff I don't need or have room for. I am doing really good on getting through my vintage, so that's nice, and I'm hoping that this blanket gets through a lot of my worsted acrylic. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Not much else. Going to take the sweater with me on vacation, especially because this arm, it just takes a while because it's like all of these like stockinette bits are twisted stitches and then little cables. So it's really cute. I think it'll look really nice completed, and like the colors all seem to go together because they're basically primary colors, but gonna have fun. I might do some more. I have some new bridesmaid shawl ideas, which I'll explain later, but like might have some fun. But I'm waiting to ask them because we have a couple of people we haven't asked yet. We're gonna like work on that together and think of something, because September in Idaho is hit or miss. Like so last September, this most recent one, we were like, oh, it's like roughly our wedding day, so like this was what we should expect for weather, right? Obviously, because I was like, I just want to like remember what this is. And it was cold. It didn't even reach like 60 degrees. It was rainy. It was like overcast the whole time. So I was like, okay, it might be kind of cold. And then I kid you not, like a week later, it was like 70 plus degrees. So the weather here is insane. As I knew that moving here, I knew exactly what to expect. But now it's October, and today is gonna reach like 60, 68, almost like 70. That's insane. It shouldn't reach that. It doesn't need to reach that high here. I think the capital, like Southern Idaho, reached almost 80 degrees in October, and that is crazy. It's not supposed to be that high up here. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. Not much really. But I will talk to you guys maybe next week, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But have a good day, guys, and I will talk to you later.